Okay, just for fun, let's see. I haven't got time, brothers. Let's see how long it takes one little pig to eat 5 kilograms of tomatoes. Igor! Igor! Iggy! Oop. Everyone gets the bread today. I found bread and 2 loaves of bread in the dumpster. Saw some cardboard, stopped for it. I threw out my own garbage today. Found another loaf there, so not full loaf, but pretty close. 2 loaves. Anyway, back to the pig. We like the tomatoes, we don't have to shred them. He does the shredding. He squashes them a bit. He generally eats them, he loves them. You know, he slobbers around a bit, he sloshes and slothers, and the chickens get the seeds occasionally. Every chicken has a piece of bread in their mouth or you can break it up for them, but you know what? They do it themselves too. Chicken. 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 Well, that's the thing. Corn on the cob is the way to feed pigs. Corn on the cob. It's actually less waste as far as I'm concerned, and you know, he does dribble a little bit out the side of his mouth and stuff. The chickens are right on him. They get that. And then he doesn't eat, they just pick clean. You know, they're these beakless birds. Their beaks were burned off when they were born. They have a hard time busting the cob open. They can do it though. We have 12 young birds. There's one of them there. Another one there. They have full beak. But there's another one. They're the nicest looking hens. But he chomps on them and makes it real easy for the chickens to finish it up. The corn on the cob, I'm saying. When I feed him muskmelon, he goes for the seeds himself. He loves the seeds, so I give them the muskmelon. Where'd the muskmelons go? Earlier this morning. Oh, there they are. There, I moved his cage from here. This is where he was most of the day. I was gone for 6 hours. I had to go back for a second load of veggies, and I had a massage. So I had to get there before the garbage truck comes, right? Yeah, I just moved him there, so he hasn't. They just eat the seeds out of the muskmelon. There you can see, sort of, kind of a bit dirty. Here's one here. They didn't do too bad of a job eating that out, but then they turn it over, and the poor things can't But they'll actually even steal a cob of corn. Some of them, they'll get together and they'll like throw 10 or 20 cobs in there. They'll grab one and carry it outside of the pen. But normally when he's eating, they're right there. When he roots, they're right there, looking for worms or anything that they think that he's gonna turn up for them. It's been 5 minutes. He's only ate a couple kilograms. But I distracted them with the bread. See? Now there's still some shenanigans going on with bread. But they'll start coming in here now and supervising his dietary intake. If I hadn't get it, he loves tomatoes. Tomatoes, corn, muskmelon, those are some of his favorite things. And pigweed. He loves that. A good combination, the chickens. The chickens will eat the seed even though it's not mature. They kind of pick away at that. And they pick away at the leaves too, you can see. But he loves pigweed. What was my point? Some of his favorite things. See, they really devastate the area before. Like they take a lot of his green feed. I don't have weeds. I don't have clover yet. I don't have, anything. Field of alfalfa or nothing to go and get, right? So that's what this was like just a day ago. Look at what they do. They take all his feed. I go and I pull these weeds, there's a few little weeds here and there, and then I hold it down, right? I'll give him those weeds. He eats a lot of, he'll eat a lot of green. He likes the green. He loves it. But you can't give him like 5 tons of it all at once. You got to just keep giving them a little bit every, and give them something else. But they like, I don't even. I'm gonna try pouring the corn to them and growing them a bit faster now that it's this time of year. It's we're past the heat thing, I think, but the food picks up, and he's eating, I don't know, easily 20 kilograms of muskmelon already today. I got 30 or 40 more. He's had 10 kilograms of cabbage, 15 kilograms of potatoes, like real potatoes. Like after they wash them, they hand peel them, like the little spots or whatever where the eye is and stuff. So it's like little flakes of, almost, you can almost see through them sometimes. But they're real potatoes. It's not. I don't feed them even the washings. I just feed that to the worms. Put it where I'm building a garden, right on top of the cardboard. Keeps it from blowing away until I get the manure there and stuff, and it gets the grass dying. And so it's 9 minutes almost. I would say quite a bit of it is gone. 60% of it is gone. But what he also loves doing is rooting. He loves rooting through the dirt. He loves tipping over his water dish too. Not too fired up about that. I gotta, hand hump it all in. Yeah, when he gets something he really likes, he stays right at it generally. But normally he eats like a pig. He goes around, he takes a bite of this and takes a bite of that. samples things. Oh, that's what I was saying. When I move him, first thing he normally does, it goes around, you know, so there isn't much. He'll kind of nibble away, make the first primary graze on the browse, rather on the pigweed. And then I'll start eating whatever I throw into him. Then he goes back. Has some more grazing, starts rooting. Chicken. Meanwhile, the birds, they wander around. He tromps some of his stuff in, so, but that just makes it more palatable for them a few days later. Sometimes they hang out with him a lot normally. See, there's one of the new birds. They get in there. They can bust the tomatoes apart. The old birds can't. They're kind of fighty, that breed. I don't know what. And they haven't integrated well with these other birds. They're kind of flighty, but they're a far better forager, or whatever you want to call it, self-eater or whatever. They can really dig. They can get stuff open with their beaks. And the other ones just don't have the stuff to do it. Like I said, they can pick through a tomato skin and get at the seeds. Or the other ones, I had hundreds of kilograms of tomatoes. I threw them out, you know. I could stomp on them after a day, let them rot a bit. And you can't slice up tomatoes for chickens, for crying out loud. No more rehabilitation birds. 12.5 minutes. Birds. See, they just kind of eat the seeds. Or he'll go right in there and he'll... He hasn't had watermelon in a long time. Muskmelon, he loves muskmelon, I think, better than watermelon. They will over time. They'll drink all that, eat it. Drink it, eat it, whatever. It's liquid. No, maybe he can't do it. Got at least 1,000 kilograms of vegetable scraps today. It's too much for one pig. Just too much.